my Torrent King.
Oh, goody. So let's see if we can get started as soon as my controller starts up, of course. Now, you want to start from like the beginning or what?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, now which difficulty should we go on anyway? There are like a few more that I got unlocked, but hell knows that, you know, they're going to be hard.
Gosh, that's a lot of difficulties, man.
Yeah, you have to basically beat Son of Sparta to unlock Dante Must Die, then you gotta unlock Heaven and Hell after that, and then Hell on Hell after that. And to unlock Son of Sparta, you have to beat it on either Human, Devil Hunter, or Nephilim. And for those of you who don't know out there, Devil May Cry DMC is a reboot of this series, but everyone probably already knows that. So why don't we go on Devil Hunter?
And from what I've heard, it's what is it, a young version of Dante, right?
A very young version of Dante. He's basically a smartass.
He's always been a smartass.
Yeah, so why don't we start off on the first mission on, let's say, Nephilim difficulty.
Sure.
And we'll skip the cutscene since mostly everybody's seen him by now. We want to get to the good stuff, huh?
Exactly.
Basically, emo Dante, blah blah blah. He's not emo. He's just a smartass more than usual. Alright, and as we start out here, you can see these enemies are trying to basically kill us, but what I'm using here is that one side weapon, whatever they call it. And first impressions, what do you think so far of how it looks, considering it's DirectX 9?
Oh my gosh, it's pretty damn awesome, dude.
And here's the last weapon. Thanks. I've actually played DMC 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one, of course. And you can say 4 is nothing compared to this one. And for the little whiny bitches out there, DMC, this reboot here, basically is nothing to be ashamed of. For those who, they just want to complain because they think it's not Dante and all that. As you can see here, the better you go with the attacks, like this one here, the higher your score will get, and the higher your ranking you get too.
Yeah, and also you get more
points and
stylish moves, basically, right?
Yeah. As you go through the game, you unlock basically Ebony and Ivory, and you unlock the Shuriken, as I like to call them, because the names are way too hard to pronounce, for me anyway. You'd probably have an easier time. As you can see here, you kind of have to run through avoiding stuff to get hit. Now, for those who don't know, of course, if you actually make it through the stage without taking any damage whatsoever, you can get an achievement. And
sweet.
You probably already knew that, but it's always funny when it grabs you on the, you know. But we'll try to keep it as PG as we can here.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Right.
PG with an M-rated game.
Haha. Nah. And as you can see, you have to dodge. Sometimes you can get enemies into basically like that.
Okay, where is he currently?
He's basically in the first level, which is an amusement park. After the main girl Cat finds him and tells him that he has to basically go hunt Mundus. I'm sure everybody also knows that part of the story. Basically, the Hunter Demon pulls him into Limbo, and here's where you basically get thrown right into the game's first bit of action.
Which is good for people expecting something good of this game. They want to come right in there and be like, bam, there you go, there's your action.
Wham!
Go forth.
It's basically the Ninja Gaiden type of throw you into the action, but unlike Ninja Gaiden, this game really lets up more than Ninja Gaiden did. But the interesting part is this was done by people who kind of screwed up Metroid and Dead or Alive. But with that, they kind of redeemed themselves with this game.
Unbelievably.
I know, it's like, what the hell? Did this come from the same people? And as you can see there, it's kind of easy for people who are veterans and also for people who haven't played the series. I mean, if you haven't played Devil May Cry, it's worth the price that I picked it up for, which was like $50 when it was on Steam a while back when it came out, which is very recent, I might add. You know, I mean, when you first saw it, did you think, oh god, this is gonna suck? What'd you think? Anything at all?
Sweet.
You thought it was gonna suck, didn't you?
Well, no. I thought it was pretty
yeah, basically what happens here is, in certain cutscenes, your character model switches back to the default. But for those who don't recognize it, I'm actually using the skin that's for the original Dante. You know, he blatantly made fun of Dante originally.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of hilarious. And it's more about timing than anything else.
Timing has always been an issue. If you don't time it just right, you lose the opportunity to really bust out.
As you can see here, the two shuriken weapons, I forgot what they're called, but there's something nice. They're called something cool, I don't remember what they're called.
Hold on, I can look it up real quick, I could probably pronounce it.
Go ahead, I think it was, yeah, it's more tests your reflexes. Boom!
What is it referring to? What weapon is it?
It's the 3-star shuriken one, throwing stars, whatever they're called. And that guy's the hunter demon right there.
Get down here and fight!
But you kind of have to avoid his hookshot there for... Yes, I made a Zelda reference, whatever. And for people that don't know, the Xbox version of this has less frame rate issues than the PS3, but the PC one here, which we're playing on, has no frame rate issues.
Oh shit!
Depending on your configuration of hardware, as you might guess. But for those who wonder, I'm actually running an NVIDIA and ATI setup, so no contest there.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I'm trying to check the wiki to see if I can find the name of the weapons. Because
you mean the shuriken thingies?
Yeah.
I mean, I can look them up real quick in the game reference here. Okay. I forgot to mention there's one weapon here that Dante uses, and it's called the kablooey, and I know that sounds kind of dumb, but when you see like there, you shoot darts and they explode. But it's not really the most useful weapon ever. The axe is more useful than that. Shotgun, which I think was Revenant or something, is more useful.
Not good.
Yeah, I'm skipping past all the cutscenes. For those who want to see them, you can go look them up on YouTube. Or wherever you want cutscenes. If you get hit once, your ranking goes down, basically, which sucks, you know. But, other than that, yeah, Team Ninja did a really good job, and I just wish people would acknowledge that they did, instead of saying, "Oh, it's not Dante! Wham! We want our Dante!" There we go. And if you're still watching, I just got an S rank. There we go. Now you can either stay behind or run towards the end of the stage, which will probably not help you avoid too much damage. But I am crappy at dodging.
Okay, there we go.
Did you find it? Ooh. Yeah, there's some pretty... There we go. There's for all you who got the joke.
Not in a million years.
Yeah, that was probably one of the funniest in here.
We'll take you back to the real world. Come back for the hunter.
Now, coming up here next is the boss fighting, and for those inexperienced, I'd recommend going on Human or Devil Hunter, which I kind of beat the game on Devil Hunter because, you know, it was a standard difficulty. But I figured, since we're doing Nephilim here, yeah, he's not happy.
If you're not used to the Devil May Cry flow of the game, I'd just go with it first.
Dante, wait.
Just to get the hold of it first.
That's
and then from there get higher.
As you can see, for DirectX 9, like I said, they, even though they could have gone 11, it's still amazing to see what they did with number 9. Proving it still has life in it.
So So am I.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of DirectX 10, that would be Skyrim that used it.
Well, I don't see very many with DirectX.
Except for,
not.
what was that one game? Saints Row the 3rd?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, don't ya?
They did pretty well with that one as well. Kick his butt. Savage. Double S. Is there a triple S? What is the highest?
Triple S is stylish. So we'll see if I can get a triple S rank here in this one. There we go.
Bring it, Sushi. Sushi.
Haha.
Alright. I'll continue looking at those weapons because there's plenty of pages referring to the weapons, but there.
Kick it butt.
Kick it off. That one looks very bluey.
Ow. Yeah, he's not being fair. As you can see there, he is literally not being fair in his attacking.
It isn't fair.
There's a little bit of coarse language. Oh my, coarse language.
Whatever will we do?
It's grow up, people. There you go.
There you go.
And this is where it gets a little weird.
This weapon's harder to find than I thought, man.
That's what you have to dodge. Him throwing the sword around and it going in a circle. Going around it in a circle. If anyone remembers that song.
Oh, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, just
plenty of dodging. Is it perfect for an all-around fighting game?
Well, Devil May Cry was more than just a fighting game, really.
It was possibly the most in its own little area. It didn't even fall in line with it, you know.
Yeah.
Brought to the market a new age of fighting.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's still got on his face. There you go. Look at that. Triple S. Ah, yeah. It's easy to get triple S's if you know what you're doing. If you don't, then you're going to die. And that is basically the first level of Devil May Cry. I think we could probably head up to another one after this. What do you think?
Game over.
Blah 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 blah. Sparta blah blah blah. Who gives a crap?
Okay, I'm looking at the weapons right now.
Right.
Are they blue?
Yeah, they're the angel weapons, the angelic.
Yeah, it says Aquila angelic weapons. That's all it tells me.
There's Aquila, and then there's
further
the
terrorist
other
attacks
types.
could
Oh
take
look,
place
it's Bill
anywhere.
O'Reilly. Ha. Now let's see what the score meter says. So points get me a double S. Time nails me a double S. Times 7. Oh, how joyful.
DMC.
Triple S.
Devil May Cry.
Times. No items used and no deaths. If you actually use an item, for those of you who don't know, you actually get punished by 10% per item. You die. You get 10% down on your score. So that's really, ugh. You know. And okay, now let's go ahead and get an upgrade. As you can see, Rebellion. We got Arbiter, Osiris, which is the scythe. We got Erix, which is the gloves or the fists. Rebellion, and let's see, we got Aquila, which are the shurikens. Ebony and Ivory,
Aquila,
Revenant, and Kablooey. Yeah, dumb name, but it actually really does work. And you got all these kinds of attacks. Double up.
You know, when I've hear people pronounce something like that, I don't normally hear them say Aquila or something like that.
You know, whatever. I get one of these cool little scenes here, but you know, you can't skip the loading thing. You can only skip these. If anyone wants to go ahead and watch the cutscenes, go to YouTube and find your own video, because I'm not gonna waste time in the cutscenes.
Every one of the major games, somebody out there has put all the cutscenes together, so it's easy to find.
Yeah. We're basically in Dante's old house here now, and as you can see, the place is a mess. It's just, ugh.
He needs to clean up. He really needs to clean up.
Yeah, but this is a demonic mess, so. Blah blah blah. Cutscene. Blah blah blah. Go fight guys. Blah blah blah. Now, let's go ahead and go up the stairs and see what there is up here. For some of you who...
I'm glad I actually watched the anime before actually ever playing a Devil May Cry game, because it made more sense, I guess.
For those of you who don't know, sometimes you gotta press down the B button and unleash that. You gotta beat the ever-living daylights out of the ever-living crap out of the wall there. And normally up here would be a lost soul, but I've already taken care of that, so... Just so you know, right there, lost soul, blah blah blah, kill it, set free, whatever you call it, doing it. Now, this is...
Let it set you free.
This is the first room, basically, where we encounter more enemies and stuff. You know, there's a whole cutscene here, blah blah blah, past, blah blah blah, you know, there we go. Now here's where we get more combat to take care of.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Get that S. Spinning like a boss.
Like a boss.
Boss. In each room, does it give you an like things like this? Does it give you the opportunity to get that?
Kinda, yeah. It depends on the difficulty level you're playing on.
Ah, tough guy.
Yeah, makes sense.
They want you to work for it, so.
Work for the reward.
Basically, yeah. You can unlock concept art and skins and stuff, but.
I recently got the Devil May Cry HD collection, which has all of the
That's
ones
before it, though, but does it have number 4 in it? Well, number 4 is pretty good in its own right. It's just a different beast than its predecessor.
Yeah.
You didn't think I forgot about you, did you?
I think 3 was pretty good.
3, however, on the PC, I'm gonna warn everybody right now, it's broken. Yeah, it does not allow a 360 controller at all. That's why you have the...
I use a PS3.
Well, that, and you can get it on Xbox as well. So there's no real competition there. I know, but remember, the PC does a lot better than the Xbox, it would seem. And the PS3, I'm going to tell everybody out there right now, you are all being ripped off by Sony, but that's for another day.
Another day,
another time when you're all ready to hear the truth. Come on, die already. Boom. There we go. As you can see, it's surprisingly not as bloody as it should be. But, you know, it's Unreal Engine blood.
But it makes up with the environment. The environment really brings out the awesomeness in the game. It just
And for those who didn't know, there was another Lost Soul area, and over here, right there's another one. You know what to do when you get there. Now down here in this spot would be a key. There would be a key right here normally. So
he don't even care. He just makes his own holes in the floor. He don't care. It's crazy.
And if you hear little crawling noises, those are usually little spider-like things crawling about. And here's where we get another few enemies. And boom! And of course, you gotta beat them mercilessly. What do you expect? Dante's a devil hunter. And boom!
Yo, Sushi. You think that whenever Dead Space 3 comes out here on the PC that we're gonna...
Maybe. I'd have to get it first, of course. You know.
Yeah. Either you or me.
Man, if your Mac can run it, then by all means go ahead and get it.
No, not the Mac, dude. I still got my PC, remember?
But you're gonna need like a good
system
requirement.
Did I hear that right?
Probably.
Well, I got... I don't know if I could run it on this. I might be able to.
Yeah.
The 6 gig quad core.
Well, you can.
I think it's AMD.
You can run it, but I think you'd really have to upgrade to a 6 core or 8. probably to get good frame rate.
That's what I get for getting a laptop.
Well, yeah, that's a laptop. Laptops are never designed to run games. Even the Alienware people know that. Maybe.
But I got it just for mobile gaming though, because I don't always have internet or whatever just to get.
And now I'm gonna activate Double Trigger.
Bring it on! Bring it on! Dude, I love this mode. I love this mode from the previous one. It was
Double Trigger, some people complained about it, but I think it's actually more dynamic this time than in the last one.
Exactly.
But considering I never got that far in DMC because I had to awkwardly hold the controller, yeah, just because on the PC the control configurations are for stick 1 and they were originally for the keyboard. Boom! There we go.
Yeah.
Now we go into one of the special stages here, as I guess you could call it. Whoa! That part is unskippable though, but you'll all see. This is where you basically unlock your Devil Trigger from. Seriously, who's I am during the review? Oh well, it's not enough to distract from the game itself, but anyway.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Now here, you kind of have to jump here.
Am I dreaming?
Jump here. And, of course, cutscene, blah, blah, blah. Pull that with a Devil Trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smack.
As you can see, the environments are pretty good. They're actually probably more creative than they ever have been in the series. Considering all this is very small in scale.
It looks a little more spread out, I guess. It's not.
The thing is, the Unreal Engine is, you know, the way they build stuff in there is they take prefabs and basically pull it into the Unreal Engine, and it can do much like the Source Engine, but with its own lighting system. And it uses both DirectX 9 for 32-bit and DirectX 11 for 64-bit systems, which the Unreal Tournament level you get with the UDK kit, I found out was a single level from Unreal Tournament 4. So it's been in development for a while now.
I still haven't gotten any of the Unreal Tournaments.
Yeah, number 3 will work on any PC that can handle it. It looks great and plays great, and it's just something you have to pick up. Absolutely have to.
No, I might look into it because I've heard some good stuff about it. Just haven't gotten around to getting
the Unreal series out there. I mean, 1 was good, 2 was good. The Unreal games that aren't specifically tournament related are good as well. You can see there the crackling and blah blah blah. I'm not interested in those cutscenes. Blah blah blah. We know the story. Thank you. Yeah,
well, you do mainly.
But like I said. And I shall remind everyone of this, go find it on YouTube if you want to see the cutscenes. We're just focusing on the gameplay itself. The replayability is good too, yeah.
But also for those who just want to just be spoiler
so what else have you got?
Down there is a, you know, another... Down there is a special room, but we won't go to that. Yeah, when that happens, you really need to watch where you step. Because the water, you won't die per se, you'll just get your health lost and then you'll be respawned back onto the surface of wherever you were last stepping. Another game...
It's pretty much a nuisance.
Another game that I can say uses this engine pretty well is Awesomeness Returns.
Yeah, I've seen some of your screenshots and everything from the look of that,
and I can tell you right now, it is creepy as all crap. The problem is that
well, that's good.
It's a physics-heavy game,
though. The better, as long as they bring out the art in it.
It's a physics-heavy game, though. Yeah, PhysX, but it's no problem with the amount of RAM that I got. And right now, for everyone who doesn't know, yes, I am primarily using ATI. Okay, I need those who use...
Stop him!
I need those who use NVIDIA to get it through their head that you can use PhysX on ATI and AMD setups. Because you may have to use more RAM, but you know, that's actually a good thing. It's it's really annoying to have, you know, fanboys who will not let it go that they think AMD sucks, blah blah blah. I hope I'm at least proving some of those theories wrong.
How did they find
One of them is freaking
Sushi.
Nice one. Oh, not Sushi. Epics.
Yo, Epics, if you're watching this, peace.
He's an Intel
You
guy.
know we just playing with you.
We keep trying to convince Epics that AMD is awesome, but he just won't accept.
Sorry for my email, but you know, whatever. I'll probably edit that out in the last part of the vid. Little spiders and these blood cocoons, as I can call them successfully, house sometimes purple orbs, red orbs, maybe white or two. I think it was the white that recover health. Now, in this room, you get your angelic weapon, this one. But we're gonna keep going on this, and this will probably be the last level because we want to cut this down. Time, of course. But yeah,
exactly.
We should be done here pretty soon. And probably,
I think it just.
I know. It's whack, whack, whack.
But you know, there's always somebody that complains about the tiny details.
Like, it's not DirectX 11, blah blah blah.
Overall,
it's like, dude, really? You don't need everything to be DirectX 11. Look at Skyrim. That's DirectX 10. Devil May Cry, DirectX 9.
Skyrim is one of the best games ever made, and
I know. Considering it had bugs when it started, but I didn't encounter too many game-ending bugs.
Yeah, me either. I was pretty good.
Oof, there we go.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, this is basically from the one of the weapons. Pretty much a lot of his arsenal, yeah.
Basic. Well, he uses some good weapons, but they're not too.
He actually has some weight behind his swings. There we go, folks. Got another triple S.
Oh, triple S.
Yeah, Dante walks away like the bad guy is, whatever.
It would have been better if it
I know, right? Well, it kind of did if you noticed. Yeah, if I use items, I'm gonna get punished, so I'm not gonna use any items. Considering I haven't even lost that much health, and this is Nephilim difficulty.
Get away from me!
I think,
Get
isn't it?
away from me!
Yeah, and you're going through it like
if you memorize how to work the levels on the first 3 difficulties, it becomes a breeze. But afterwards, all things are off. All bets are off. Yeah.
It kind of changes up on you. Provides more of a challenge, which is good. There are those out there who want to go
I'm going to tell all those DMC veterans that you are really going to wish for. You're going to really bet for. You're going to wish you had mercy from this game when you get to the higher difficulties. Son of Sparta is not an easy task, as many of you DMC fans may, want it to be. And the next one, I think it was, what was it called again? Oh, and the next difficulty it was from Son of Sparta to something.
Heaven and Hell, I think, or something like that. Or no.
Yeah, to Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell is like DMC on its hardest difficulty. And if you thought that was bad,
and then you got Hell
then you really haven't played many difficult games. I mean, the Bulletstorm vids I did, the game was difficult at normal. It was my fault that I rushed out and did not, carefully think out my strategy. But at least I got smart the first time.
Exactly.
I actually, tried to something like that. But yeah,
Bulletstorm was pretty good.
I just wish it had gotten better score than it did. Wish people had actually taken it seriously. Haha, you fall down. Splat.
What, dude? That was
like, ah! Yeah, you have to use the angelic weapon to actually pull yourself towards the enemy, and then, yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you can dodge, you can pull off all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to
I would recommend getting it, and
this is actually my
maybe
first time
Far Cry
seeing
3
it,
as
and
well.
I gotta say, it's amazing.
Maybe. Yeah,
Far Cry 3,
Sleeping
yeah.
Dogs,
I need
Just Cause 2,
Far
Far Cry
Cry 3,
3, Devil May Cry, Bulletstorm. They're all good games. Even if Bulletstorm's pretty short.
My friend's got Just Cause. He said it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've had that for a while
2.
now, and with all the DLC that's available for it, there's no reason not to play it. Admittedly, I haven't gotten all the DLC, but I had it on the Xbox as well, and it didn't look that much different. But considering at the time nobody had DirectX 11 when it came out, which was kind of a sneaky little surprise. That's Square Enix to do.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
What'd you got?
Dude, guess what I got?
Dante, I don't think
I
you're
got
really
the
going to steak.
burrito that you can't have.
Steals it. Well, I just stole your burrito, so there.
Yeah, me.
Uh-oh.
No!
Toss it at the enemy! Toss it at the enemy!
I did.
Yeah, I don't think they like that very much. Now, of course, I'm using the fireworks attack here, which you press A and X to do. And actually, I learned what that means in Spanish. Actually, I learned what Arriba means in Spanish. I think one of my friends. No, it actually means up.
Barely?
So, up!
Yeah.
You need to go Arriba or up. I think that's right. If anyone out there can hear me on that, you can correct me if you want, but just didn't want to just wanted to make sure I didn't get that incorrect. Boom! There we go. Shotgun to the face. Ah, really? Sure. I know. Gotta make sure to pause this. Seriously. Zoom. Alright, folks, after that brief little technical difficulty, we're back again. Huh?
I was freaking out, dude. I just tripped on it and it just smacked on the floor.
Nice.
I thought my computer.
Anyway, where were we again? Yeah, we're like going towards the end of this house, and shooting little spiders, and we're almost to the end anyway. Here we go. There's really no boss battle in this level, which is kind of strange, but at the same time, it's a good thing too. So as you can see, with the hook shot or the devil weapon, you pull things around the environment. With the blue one, with the angel weapon, you pull things.
I'm getting out of here.
You know, you pull yourself towards things. Now, over on that section over there, if anyone can see it there, that would be where a lost soul is. So go ahead and get that if you're brave enough to. Otherwise, they're for an achievement. Like, you know, you get free a certain amount, you get your soul is freed as an achievement, and other things. But this is basically the end of level 2, and so there we go. That was basically part of Team C. Let's see what the ranking is, and then we can go ahead and end it here for now. And huh?
What?
We can probably end it here for now if you want.
What the heck? No, I had an internet connection problem. It says there's an internet
problem. Why don't we go ahead
between you
and end it here?
Double S!
Not on this mission, but it's you have to complete all the things there. But why don't we go ahead and call it here? And then basically, alright, signing out. This is OBXAdmin and signing off on DMC. We'll see you guys in the next review.
Exactly.